G'day guys, today I'm just going to be talking about the revenue distribution IRP that the council are voting on now. It has just gone live earlier this morning for me. I'm going to go through my summary that I've written on Emergent Gaming website that I'll link below if you want to get onto them. I'll also link their Discord and Twitter. They're really good guys. Get in there if you're a real gamer and want to play other games other than Illuvium. Great place to start. But anyway, I've written this summary which I'm really condensed it all down into a really simplified method, and hopefully it's a little bit easier for everyone to read and work out how it's going to happen. So we'll just go down. So there's three major rules on how the revenue is distributed. It's as follows. The daily target amount is defined as a percentage of what's in the vault. They've set this at 15%. If the target is higher or lower than a fixed minimum or maximum, we use those values instead. So they've put a buffer at a higher and lower level at 5,000 ETH and 500 ETH. ETH is swapped for ILV before distribution, but we always measure the amount in ETH. So we do that calculation, it will come out in ETH, then they'll swap that to ILV and then distribute it. This is a big sticking point at the moment. Lots of people have been discussing this and want it all in ETH, others want ILV. At the moment it's still going to be switched from ETH to ILV. I think I just want to see how this goes first, and then in the future they'll change it if they need to. So the formula for working out the distribution is the vault times the target percentage with the minimum and maximum barriers as it said before. So some examples that they've had here, as I said before, target percentage is 15%, max value 5,000, minimum 500. Example 1, the vault has 10,000 ETH. 10,000 times a 15% gives us 1,500 ETH. This falls within the range, therefore all the ETH is distributed. Example 2, 50,000 ETH is in the vault, so that's 50,000 times 15%, that's 7,500 ETH. That's higher than the max value, therefore the maximum value of 5,000 ETH is distributed. And example 3, the vault has 1,000 ETH. 1,000 times 15% is 150 ETH. This is below the minimum value, therefore the minimum value of 500 ETH is distributed. In summary, this is a very simple yet robust system and gives the council power to adjust these parameters if it isn't working. So essentially if 5,000 is too much or too little, they can up that to 10,000 or whatever they feels right. Same with 15%, they can change that up as 20 or 10. It did start at 20 on Aaron's original draft, but they must have, in their meetings, decided to drop that down to 15. In setting a minimum and maximum value, this ensures that the revenue is smoothly distributed. Even if the vault sees a spike in revenue, we won't be trying to sell heaps of ETH to ILV, which may change the price of ILV dramatically. It'll just consistently give out that 5,000 ETH until we get down into our ranges. And then it limits the amount of gas transactions at the lower end. So instead of producing lots of little 400, 300, 200, 100, 100, 100 little bits of ETH, we just go 500, 500, 500, and then we're done. This saves the vault and the DAO heaps of money, and it just makes it smoother and makes the run out a lot quicker. So RevDiz will be more per transaction rather than little bits that aren't even really worth it. So anyway, I'm going to link this at the bottom. I've also gone through the other talking points that Aaron had in his draft IRP. You can go and have a read of those. They're just some extra points that he wanted to bring up that may benefit the stakers, for long-term stakers, more than your short-term people that are just trying to get in RevDiz. It's a really good read. If you see, I scroll down here. This is the actual proposal link that Kieran has put up that the council is going to be voting on, and then the original draft is also linked in here. So all of these links will be down the bottom. I'll also put in this article from Daraji. It is his breakdown of the understanding of the RevDiz IRP. He's in the council and he's gone to a little bit more depth than what I have. I've just tried to make it as simplified as possible so you guys can understand it on the most basic level. If you want to know a little bit more, this is a great read also. But anyway, this is just a quick one from me updating what's happening today, and thanks for listening.